So guys, welcome to today's episode of the Manchester United Career Mode. 31 games in the Premier League this season, undefeated. We're coming up against Aston Villa and we are still sitting in first position. We have almost got the Premier League title. All we have to do is win a couple more games and that is it. We have won the Premier League for this second season. As I did say before, we are still undefeated. We're coming up against 13th place Aston Villa and we're 31 games undefeated. I'm starting the 4-5-1 formation for this game. A lot of players are being rested. Martinez will be starting up front with Fellaini and Mata just behind him. Young and Depay out on the wings with Blind in the CDM position. The 4-5-1 is the formation that I usually go with when I need to rest my team, and we have huge games coming up in today's episode and also squad report. So make sure guys, if you do go on to enjoy it, make sure you go ahead and drop a like rating, subscribe if you are new around here, and make sure you drop me a comment down below I can personally respond to. That is the Aston Villa side that we are coming up against for this game. As you guys did see before, they're sitting in 13th spot, but in the 15th minute of this game, Aston Villa do have a corner, but we do clear it out. We find Jackson Martinez as he is going to play to Mata, who actually loses the ball. Aston Villa do go on the attack out with Albonga with the shot, and his shot just goes wide of the goal. That one, trying to put that one bottom corner there, Albonga, but his shot does go wide of the goal. But we will be pushing on into the 22nd minute. Blind is on the ball. He's going to play to Jackson Martinez, who plays a fantastic overtop ball to Ashley Young, takes a touch, puts it into the back post, and we're now 1-0 in the lead after 22 minutes. It is easy, as simple as that. Fantastic ball to Ashley Young, and Young with a great finish. But in the 41st minute, after we did score that goal, things did change, and as you will see from this free kick, Aston Villa almost scored a fantastic free kick from about 25 yards out. And their free kick does come off the bar. That's right. If that one did go on target, for sure that one would have went into the back of the net and leveled it at 1-1. But pushing on into the 60th minute, Aston Villa with the chance here, passing the ball around, trying to find an option that will bring them through on goal. It's Delph who does have the ball. He plays it back inside to, I want to say, Nzombia, who did take the shot there. It's a huge deflection of Raphael. Actually, Raphael's back leg, as he did go in for a tackle. It's a huge deflection off that. It went in, and it's now Manchester United 1, Aston Villa 1, and they've drawn level in this game at Old Trafford. So we've got to do a bit more here if we do want to pick up the 3 points. But in the 66th minute, Aston Villa weren't done with there. They're passing the ball around here. Delph, as I just mentioned before, and Zombia with the chance here. He's actually going to finish it off. That's right, after 67 minutes, in the space of 5 minutes, Aston Villa have got 2 goals, and they are now 2-1 in the lead. So we have to hit back here if we do want to stay, if we want to keep our unbeaten streak going. But we went on the attack. Aston Villa, great clearance there. We really went ultra attacking. In the 79th minute here, Aston Villa do have the ball down the wing. They're going to try and look to cut it inside. They do so with a ball to Delph, who's going to play it inside to, I want to say, their centre-back, who did take a shot there. Darren Ben's shot does come off the bar, but from that, the rebound, Albonga is going to make it Manchester United 1, Aston Villa 3, and that is right, guys. In the 82nd minute, Aston Villa could possibly be the first team to defeat us in this Premier League season. That's how it's going to end. It's going to end in our first loss for this season. That's right. Our first loss for this Premier League season comes at Old Trafford against a team like Aston Villa. Very disappointing to see, but the unbeaten streak had to come to an end sooner or later. We went 31 games undefeated. Wow, we're now 10 points ahead of Spurs with a game in hand, and we're so close to clinching that Premier League title. But we have a huge semi-final now in the Champions League against Italian giants Juventus. In real life, Juventus did make it to the Champions League final. Will they do that again in this career mode? We'll have to wait and find out. This is the first leg in the quarterfinals. We did defeat Arsenal 4-3 on aggregate. So going into this game against Juventus, it is going to be tough. In the semi-final, away for this first leg. Second leg will be at home at Old Trafford. But going into this game, if we were to pick up a victory here, either if that's a 2-1 victory or a 1-0 victory, I would be happy with that. Plus, they are away goals, and away goals are important when it comes to knockout stages of the Champions League. That was the Juventus side for this game. David Silva will be starting in the central attacking midfield position. David Silva, the former Manchester City man. The 4-1-2-1-2 is back for this game with Chicharito and Rooney up front, Di Maria just behind him. Really, our strongest starting 11. Rojo will be starting alongside Matt Hummels as the two centre-backs. Phil Jones is being rested for this game. But the first highlight actually fell to us in the 17th minute. We've got Nathaniel Klein on the ball. He's going to look to play it wide to Angel Di Maria, who does well to cut back inside the area, takes a shot, and his shot is going to rattle the post. That's right, we had the first opportunity here in the early stages, and Di Maria's shot does come off the post. But in the 24th minute, Juventus try and get back. Marquisio plays it inside to Tevez as he plays it to Paul Pogba, and it is a fantastic save there from David De Gea to deny Juventus the first goal in this game. But Juventus weren't done with there. It's Asamoah. He's going to play to David Silva, tries to play it. Ball deflects to Isla as he plays it to Paul Pogba. It's Paul Pogba who plays it back to Isla, who whips it across to find Llorente with the header, and his header does go wide of the goal. So Juventus trying to hit back there, trying to find Llorente, obviously the big man inside the area, but his header does go off target. In the 40th minute, Pogba had a fantastic chance. We all know how good Paul Pogba is, but his shot is saved from De Gea, and we all know how well De Gea has been playing throughout all of this crew mode series. But in the 56th minute, Gundogan plays a great ball to Valencia, who had space, decided to take a shot, puts it into the bottom corner. All Buffon can do there was just swatch that one, go into the back of the net. We've taken the lead. We've got an away goal in the semi-final of the Champions League. Juventus have to hit back. They try to, but we do win the ball. Gundogan plays it to Chicharito, making his way onto goal. Almost gets bumped off the ball, but it's going to finish that one in just underneath Buffon. And that's right, in the 80th minute to end off this game. That's right, away at Juventus in Italy, we're going to take a 2-0 away win going into the second leg at Old Trafford. That's right, this game is going to end Juventus 0, Manchester United 2. Going into the home leg at Old Trafford, we will be bringing a 2-0 advantage. So we're in the driver's seat to advance into the Champions League final. And just imagine that, guys. The Champions League final. We've only been playing the Champions League for this season. This is our first season in the Champions League, and we could possibly be making it into the final. You guys have to wait and find out in the next episode. But 2 away goals, a fantastic performance. You guys can see a squad report here. Phil Jones gone up by 1, so has Matt Hummels, so has Luke Shaw, Gundogan also, which is awesome to see. Depay's also gone up by 1, so has Wayne Rooney. Hernandez, he's gone up by 2, the top goal scorer in the Premier League. Martinez has also gone up by a couple of overalls. And it's awesome to see that these players are going up by overall. So season number 2, we are coming to the end, and guys, make sure you show support for the end of this season. We could possibly be winning the league title. We are 10 points ahead. Anything can happen, but we can still win the league title, and we can win the Champions League too. So it's awesome to see the second season is turning out the way we wanted to turn out. So we'll be going into the second leg with a 2-0 advantage against Juventus. They are 2 away goals, guys. Remember that. On the other side of the tournament tree, Marseille have beaten Chelsea 2-1. That's right, Chelsea have lost to Marseille 2-1 in the first leg. Anything can happen in the second leg. What is the Champions League final going to look like? What's it going to look like, guys? You have to wait and find out in the next episode. That's right, the next episode is a huge episode. What is going to happen? We'll have to wait and find out. First place Manchester United up against West Ham, and that's right, we're 10 points ahead of Spurs. We win this game, we go 13 points ahead of them. We draw this game, we go 11 points ahead of them. If we lose, we are still 10 points ahead of them. But for this game, the 4-5-1 formation will be starting. Obviously, I want to start my main players for that huge game against Juventus, and it really paid off because we did pick up a huge 2-0 win over Juventus. Take a look at the West Ham side for this game. They're also starting a 4-5-1 formation, a bit of a different 4-5-1 formation with a lot of CDMs there. I think it's 3 CDMs, but in the 29th minute of this game, West Ham try and get on the attack. It's Raphael who actually plays the ball to Fellaini. He's going to play to Mata. It's Mata who's going to look inside to play to Lingard. The young man is going to play to Fellaini. He's going to play again to Ashley Young. And what a great passing play goal there. Ashley Young, who did score earlier on in the episode, chips in with another goal in the Premier League. And he's looking very dangerous out on that left midfield position. It's 1-0 to Manchester United after 32 minutes. But during stoppage time in the first half, West Ham tried to get themselves back into this game. They have a chance here and they're going to make a mess of that chance. That's right. Great skill moves there from their player, but he just couldn't put that shot on target to try and trouble Victor Valdez, who did starting goals for this game. In the 73rd minute, West Ham with the header, and yet again, their header does go off target. All West Ham really have to do is just put one of their chances on target. And we only have Victor Valdez in goal, so it is a more likely chance that they will score if all they do is put their shots on target. And as I was just saying, all West Ham had to do was put their opportunities on a target. In the 83rd minute, they did do that. It's Manchester United 1, West Ham 1 at Old Trafford right here. Let's hope that we don't actually suffer our second loss. I wouldn't like to see us suffering losses coming to the end of the season. In the 90th minute, we have a chance here to win us this game. Jackson Martinez plays it at Ashley Young, and it's a fantastic save there from the West Ham goalkeeper. Ashley Young trying to look for another goal, looking very dangerous out on the left wing. But that's how today's episode is going to end. A 1-1 draw against West Ham to end off the episode. But guys, remember, we're going into the second leg against Juventus with a huge 2-0 advantage. They'll be played in the next episode. If you have enjoyed this video, make sure you go ahead and drop a like rating. Make sure to drop a comment down below I could personally respond to. Subscribe if you are new around here, and I'll see you all on my next video.